welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And the reason why I'm laughing is because this is a big planner, a big size planner. I actually had to zoom out a little bit to get it to fit in the frame. I don't have to do that with my others. I actually have to zoom in a little bit, so I found that very funny. But with all that being said, I tried putting this in a cover and stuff so that way I could keep track of my pen. That wasn't working, so it goes around the house like this. All right, so we actually just finished last week. This is how it looked. So now we are going into all right, well, after all that theatrics, let's get to the planning. So in this one, I'm doing the week of the 18th through the 24th using this teacher sticker book called Fancy Florals. If you see my other videos, pretty much all my other spreads unintentionally has been very neutral, except for my mini, which you probably saw, or if you watched that video. But this one is going to stay, I guess, on the trend of being neutral. I really wanted this because I wanted some florals if I have a lot left. I don't know, maybe I should have checked to make sure that, because I have used this book a few times. I mean, I got some small ones, but I don't have a lot. Got leaves. I got all kinds of leaves. I don't want leaves. I was hoping for some big florals too. I mean, this sticker book is a very pretty sticker book, but I wanted some big florals to add in here. Let me pause and see what I can come up with. Okay, I am back. This video turned into starting off as a disaster, but I found some florals in another sticker book. Very closely matched this, the sophisticated florals. I actually found this page of these huge florals, and I wanted them for the weekend because we typically will not have anything on the weekend, especially Sunday, but hopefully not on Saturday too. And I wanted just big florals to fill this space in, and it had it in that book. So yay, I'm happy on that. And then I found this one relatively big one left that I'll go ahead and use here also. Now I may sometime down the road want to use that sticker book and be like, oh man, I wish I'd had okay. I'll go ahead and fill in the ones that I can. I think English is a little crooked. You would think as much as it drives me crazy, I want to be crooked, you would think I would do a little better job putting it down straight, but boy, I don't. And history. other 3, I will need to just put a box. And so I'm just going to put these boxes in, and I'll write I'll just have to hand write that in. Okay. That I'm done. So I can put over there. Okay. Well, probably before I go start putting any more pictures down or stickers down, I'm going to go ahead, take the pages out because it'll be a lot easier to work with. Probably should have done that to begin with. Now I'm going to have to fix those boxes because I can tell they're crooked. Okay. And then I'm just going to go in, hopefully without cutting through the paper and being too crooked. Just going to cut this part so that way it goes right up against that box. Sticker. And because it is clear, I'm not worried about it going over the dates because I can still see them. So just cut off the hangovers. My scissors at some point. Oh, but that turned out pretty. Get a drink of tea. Okay. So now I'm going to straighten up these boxes a little bit. There we go. And I think I'm going to take this other flower that I got from the book. I'm just going to put it up in this corner to kind of fill that up. I don't need to put the month down. On halfway know what the month is. Cut. There we go. And there we go. Yes, I'm happy with that. I almost kind of wonder if I shouldn't put boxes under those headers just because it looks off for 3 boxes and then 3 headers on their own. Let's see, go back here and find the boxes. I think I would go over top, but these are kind of flags, but to me at least, it looks a little better as some sort of box underneath them instead of them being on their own. Yeah, see, it does go outside the box, but at least it's got that underneath there, because that would, I think, bug me more if it didn't. Okay, there we go. And then well, that was the wrong letter. Art, and then internet safety. Okay, so because it does take up a lot of time, and I'm just probably going to end up editing it out anyway, because nobody wants to sit and watch me write in all of her lessons. But I'll put it up here so that way maybe you can see it a little bit. And there we go. And then even though I didn't cut that straight at all, I think a lot of the problems is my perception, but also my hands shake a lot. Okay, I'm just going to take this to the end, and then I may just put a box there to so yeah, I'm just going to put that box right there, and then I'll put what that area is going to be. Okay, so I need to put 5 down, because there'll be 5 days. And then I might find like another quotes to go with this book, and it'll match those. Oh yeah, that's right. This has big quotes in it. Actually, I could use this one. And what I'll do is I will cut off the leaves. And then I can put it, because she does have art on Thursday, but I can put that low enough to leave space. There we go. That worked out. Okay. Let's use these boxes then. I'm going to trim this one down just because I need the space, and because these two subjects are on top of each other. Oh, good gracious. Okay, no. Using the box. I want to use. Have social studies. Okay. All right, so we have one thing in health, one thing in history or social studies. She has an assignment in science plus her live lesson that day. Math. She has her live lesson and an assignment there. She has a language arts one. Okay, so I'm not going to fill it all in because that would take forever. So once I get all the function, just like with my other planners, once I get all the functional down, then I'll go in and I'll add some decorative. I just want to make sure to get the functional down first. Okay, so she has I've got the book off the thing. My brain at this point is all over the place because there is a lot to setting up my week for the school planner. Okay, she does have internet safety on Tuesday. Okay, maybe to take my brain kind of off of this a little bit, and maybe it'll be a little easier for me to focus. Doubt it. Funny fact, my daughter is currently essentially double enrolled. When I say double enrolled, I mean she is for sure enrolled in her online school, but her old school and her previous school system automatically enrolled her back in with classes at her old school. So that has been a week of trying to reach out and contact as many people as I can to let them know that we took her out of her old school system and took her out of, in-person brick and mortar school and enrolled her in online school. And I probably emailed or called 5 different people last week. But here's the funny thing is 2 of her classes, she got a 100 for participation, even though she wasn't there. And I'm like, I'm very confused on that. But she's very happy that she got 2 A's, even though she isn't there. So I've been very much trying to get a hold of somebody because I don't want to, get in trouble for truancy or anything. But nobody's been wanting to email me back, and I'm like, okay. So that's been fun. It's yeah. So right now my daughter apparently is double enrolled in 2 different schools, and not by any of our doing, because I never like re-registered her in her other school, because you even if you are a current student and have been a current student for multiple years, they still tell you that you have to re-enroll every year, and didn't do that because we had no plans on her going back. And I guess they took it upon themselves to do it for us. So yeah, hopefully somebody will get back. I'm just going through making sure that I got. Okay, I put another dot there for. She doesn't have a social studies assignment that day. I'll just put that for ELA. So yeah, I'm trying really hard to get that straightened out, because I don't want there to be any kind of issues, like legality issues or anything, because she hasn't been at the in-person school. She just physically can't. I mean, she could, but she would be coming home probably. She'd be lucky to make it a couple hours, so who knows. I don't know what's going to come of it, but we shall see. Hopefully somebody will get back to me. I can use this for here. So coming on here and setting up my planners for the next week and voicing it out, that kind of is my way of being able to de-stress. Okay, so Thursday she has art. For history, I'll say history, it's social studies. There. I'm going to use one of these bigger boxes because there is a creative writing workshop that she can go into next week, along with her assignment. I'll just add these checklists to go in there too to break it up a little bit. Okay. So that takes care of that. Put that off to the side. Okay, so I think that is everything as far as assignments. So then I can just go in with these florals and just kind of add some deco to it. It's going to be a lot of foil, but it's okay. I kind of want to put one of those little, so there was a couple of little quotes in here. Let me see if I can find those. And when I say little, I mean they are little. They don't take up a lot of space. I've only got 3 more of these stickers. Let's see. Hopefully I'll leave myself enough room there to write. Trim that off. Let me just use this little black one then that's not full black. I know I was trying to avoid black, but just because I wanted it like all the same colors, but I've had to throw some black in there because I didn't have anything that would work. Just cut off this. So I think I'm going to end that here. hopefully I got everything. I'll find out here in a second when I start filling everything in. This video came out being more of a disaster than I expected it to be. I mean, not disaster, but like it was chaotic at first, but I think it came together in the end. But so yeah, this is it. This is my week of the 18th through the 24th in my homeschool planner. Using a couple of different boxes, but books, but in the end, mostly using the main one, Fancy Florals, which is a teacher sticker book, and then grabbing some stuff out of Sophisticated Florals, which was a regular sticker book. That will do it for this. So I'm just going to grab a book here. Grab the pages. I'll put it back on the discs. Actually, the black disc does bring this out really good. Alright, so that will do it for this. If you like this, hit the like button, and if you haven't yet and you would like to, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.